Hi guys, today is day 17 of my self-love video challenge. Pardon if the lighting's a little red light district right now. I've got my chickens nice and warm, so I've got a nice Facebook filter on my face. Anyway, a little cheesy. I get a little weird at night, so I need to do these a little more earlier in the day. Okay. Trust is what has come up for me, and these are some quotes that I wanted to go for. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Trust starts with truth and ends with truth. Trust is built when no one is looking. And when it comes to what I'm thinking of when I say the word trust, because trust can come in so many different shapes and forms, but when I say trust, I'm kind of looking at it in a, do I trust or do I have trust in myself? I know we can have trust in our relationships, it's always so important to have trust in your relationships and understanding that. Sorry, my chickens went crazy. So it's always important to have that trust, and choosing to trust someone is it's a very brave thing, but I think it's the one thing that we really need to do to make sure that we can love and be loved to our fullest capacity, is to trust people. But when this came up for me today, I was thinking, having trust in yourself, and what does that look like, and how one can find more trust in themselves. So here's some tips on how to better trust yourself. After looking these things up, I kind of had some realizations that, yeah, Lauren, you don't really trust yourself very much. And that's kind of unfolding for me right now. So I'm in a processing period with that. But here's some really good tips that can help one open the door and start to trust yourself more. Number one, know your best strengths and work with those. It's important to know where we are most valuable and where we have our strengths. Oh, look at my shadow over here. So it's important to know your best strengths. Obviously, mine is shadow puppeting. That's very important, because if we know where we provide value, then that's one of the things to definitely go towards and strive to do, and show like, hey, these are my great tricks, you know. So number two, make appointments with yourself. And this is something I'm going to put into play for myself. I am going to schedule out in 15-minute increments my morning routine, down to the celery juice, the glass of lemon water, and then what am I doing in the morning? Cold shower. Actually, either jumping in my pool every single morning or cold shower, and then a couple other things that I want to make sure that I hone in on my morning challenge. So I'm going to make sure I commit to those. And it's important to make appointments, because if we're going to value making appointments for other people, why can't we make appointments for ourselves? And why are we not worthy to make appointments for ourselves, for our health and for our well-being? Because when we take care of ourselves, we can better take care of others. So that's really important. Number three goes along with the similarity, or like the similar appointment vibe, but it's make commitments with yourself. And just like this video challenge, this is a commitment that I made with myself and I shared with you guys so I could better hold me accountable to get it accomplished and to get it done. It's really important to, even if it's baby commitments of drinking however many glasses of water a day, or making your bed every single morning when you wake up, which always makes you feel better when you make your bed in the morning. Let's see, number 4, be accountable to yourself. hold yourself accountable to what you say you're going to do. And this is where I question how much trust I have in myself, because I have continually let myself down for a very long time and I have not held myself accountable. So this one is especially loud to me, and I've been thinking about it all day. So this is one of the things that I'm going through, is the honest look at myself and taking accountability for it. Number 5, going to be honest with yourself, and same thing. Take a good hard look, the good, the bad, the ugly. We should see ourselves and see the beauty that we have in I'm sorry, I keep getting tripped out by the dang shadow puppet. I'm sorry. I'm like ADD for sure. So anyway, going back to being honest with yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of that. Stay in a learning mindset. It's always great to be in a growth mindset, so you can, look at things inquisitively, really monitor it, take a good assessment of everything, and then always be willing to learn, and always being willing to pivot, and always being willing and understanding that this is a lifelong journey of ebbs and flows and dark and light, and it's gonna go. So stay in a learning mindset. Guide yourself, keeping an end in mind. And this is what Tony Robbins says, is, it's important to set up a compelling future. And what goal do you want to obtain? How do you want to get there? When do you want to get there? Big and small. I need to work on creating smaller, compelling futures. And that's another thing that I have to work on for myself. For big, compelling futures, I like that. I've been doing that more, especially in my destiny journaling. That has been really beneficial, and I've really enjoyed that. And this quote stood out for me: "What you resist persists." And if I should have something like a loser tattoo across my forehead, I would probably get "What you resist persists," because that is the story of my life. I have resisted so much, and it's just created this tornado of craziness, and I am finally waking up to the shit show that I've created in my life. But it's a beautiful shit show, and I'm very grateful for it, but it's self-created. Number 9, reward yourself for following through. Now, it's important to have these be just little tiny rewards, nothing super crazy. You don't want to go and commit to a workout regime and then you have ice cream, cake, cookies, at McDonald's right after, because you're rewarding yourself. But little ones that can keep you along and go on the journey that you want to go on, and get you there further and give you those positive things, because we deserve really good rewards for working hard and for paying attention and being forward moving. Those are the 9 things that I wrote down. Those are the 9 things that kind of spoke to me of what I need to work on as an individual so I can better trust myself. I'm going to hold myself more accountable to what I say I'm going to do, and I'm going to put into effects tools that can help me get these things done, because obviously I get a little sidetracked, as you can tell with my shadow puppets and my chickens. I get a little squirrel, which maybe is why I can have so many things on my plate, because I'm always jumping around. Maybe that's my blessing in it. But yeah, I've rambled tonight. I got a little silly. I'm gonna do these in the morning, so I'm not so loosey-goosey, Lauren. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for 18. Bye.